What is up, people? It is DJ Ladies Night, that's Night with a K here, and we are here to bring you the best Legends content the internet has to offer. Tonight we have a very special deck we're running with you. In fact, it's the deck for those without a deck. That's right, we have Ladies Night. Every card in this deck features a lady, and they are all here to rumble. So let's hop in and see what we can accomplish today. I hope everyone's season is going fantastic. I know mine is going really well. And those of you who are listening out in Waukesha off of Highway 105, I want to give a special shout out to you tonight. Thank you very much for sending me those roasted nuts. Those were delicious. Alright, our opponent is Nerazuri, and Nerazuri is playing... Let's see what Nerazuri is bringing. He's bringing Sorcerer to the table. Sorcerer, famous class for being anti what we're trying to do here, anti-ladies. We're going to show him, probably, I assume, what the ladies here are capable of. Now, we have a great hand here. We got some great ladies. We got Relentless Lady, Circle Lady, Archer Lady, and we're going to just dive on in with this little lady right here. You can make the argument that we should start with the Circle Initiate, because she is able to move from lane to lane next turn, and then we could also drop the 1-drop with the ring, but I think we're going to be alright. This looks like it's just working out perfectly. Next turn we have the option, if we'd like to use Archer's Gambit, of attacking and pinging, and then for flipping our Circle Initiate lady into a even more impressive lady. Looks like our opponent's putting up some good defense here, but I got bad news for my opponent. I am going to F that guy up, because I have no room for Dark Guardians. No man tells my ladies what to do, and that guy looks like he's saying attack me, but I'm saying no. That shall not happen. You shall not pass. So we have a couple options here. We can Archer's Gambit like this. Ping his face. Go ahead and swing, and keep our lady alive and flipped. We'll just play that little lady over there, and next turn we will silence his mansplaining Dark Guardian skeleton friend there, and we will hop right on into combat with our werewolf lady. Fortunately, our opponent's running healing hands, which actually means that I have no idea what's happening right now. And to be honest with you, it's not the first time someone's told me that either. I have frequently in the past been accused of not knowing what's going on, and by my ex-wife, Marcia, that woman. You'd think that a lady who's taken all of my earthly belongings would be a little more compassionate, but no, she really just has no time for anything that I'm saying or doing, unfortunately, anymore. So we're just going to go ahead and swing like this, drop down this little lady, and proceed on to Beatsville. I am leery, however, about what my opponent might be doing with that werewolf, because if he manages to give it guard, my ladies are in some trouble. Another Frost Troll. Alright, so my opponent's on the all-troll plan, which is interesting. Not the plan I would necessarily go for myself, but one that I can understand the appeal of. So we're going to do some damage here. We have a couple options, right? I think we'd like to get Grotwood Ambusher onto the board, actually. But I think we're going to put her over here in the left lane so we can ping and kill this, right? That's going to maximize the amount of damage that we're doing the following turn. Unfortunately, our opponent hit a prophecy. If it's something we can kill with a Grotwood Ambusher, then our ladies are going to be golden. And he decided not to play it, so he's probably got an Ice Storm. But we have no fear. We are here for the ladies, and the ladies want to party. That's right, ladies' drinks half off tonight. Half off only tonight. And if you decide that you'd like to get some of your friends drunk too, well, their drinks are half off too, as long as they're not dudes. No dudes allowed here. And here comes the Ice Storm. There we go. All right. Well, that's the kind of high-level skill play that our ladies just do not have any respect for. Our Deepwood Trapper is going to hop on over here. We're going to keep taking some damage, and hopefully our ladies will get back into combat. Speaking of back into combat, it took me a few months after my divorce to really get back on my feet again, but I'm seeing this really nice lady. I mean, her name's Samantha, and unfortunately she charges me about $45 an hour for every visit, but $45 is a great deal, especially in this economy. So I think that if anybody out there is looking for a nice day with a woman, I would recommend going down Colfax Boulevard right past Grant Street. That's where you will find the nicest, cheapest ladies that you will be able to spend any time with. My wife, in our divorce filing, actually says that that's the sort of behavior that led to our divorce, but I don't really care what she has to say about that. Now, hopefully this doesn't get guard. That would be pretty sad. Looks like my opponent doesn't have anything to say about what I'm doing here, though, so maybe a self-silence deck. Self-silence would be a pretty interesting strategy for my opponent to employ here. I think I'm going to just swing first, right? I'm going to swing, do some damage to my opponent. There we go. We hit no prophecy. We're going to play this fella here and grab ourselves another fella. Now, this guy, I'm going to say Barded Gar's a lady. I don't see any genitalia on there, so I'm going to go ahead and say Barded Gar definitely a lady. And in order to keep the damage going, I'm going to go ahead and give this guy taunt, actually. This guy taunt right here. That way I have 7 damage in the Shadow Lane, makes Underworld Vigilante one of the fastest ladies out there. She has charge. Makes her capable of winning this game for me if I draw her. Now, unfortunately, we have a Shrieking Harpy coming down for the opponent, but I think we're still going to be okay. I got faith in my ladies. These ladies have worked really hard to get where they're at today. So we're going to go ahead and play Circle Initiate. It's going to flip. It's going to flip, which is going to be great for us. There we go. That makes that gives me quite a bit of power on board. Unfortunately, not enough to kill him, but we do have Sharpshooter Scout to bring that extra 1 damage ping. I mean, all her friends say that she is just unstoppable on the battlefield. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Okay, we got a Stone Gargoyle here, which is a big problem for us. It's going to take multiple draws now in order to win this game. Nothing is going to just do 5 damage to the opponent. And then we got Nahug Leave over there as well. So this guy is really hating on our ladies. I am not a fan of what Nerazuri is doing here. Got the multiple Hiss Growth. So he's going to be filling his lanes with Leviathans next turn, and we might just be done for. Yeah, unfortunately, here was the card we were looking for. The card that might have won us the game, but the game is over, so I'm going to go ahead and concede right now. I'm going to say, good game. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and concede right now and let my opponent have his victory, and we will be right back with another edition of Ladies Night. Alright, listeners out there across the country, we are back for another deck. We have Ladies Night here. We are hopping right on in to see if we can get these ladies into combat. You may notice every card in this deck has a picture of a lady on it. That's right. No men allowed tonight. Drinks half off. See your bartender. Tip them. They're here for you tonight. This is your night. If you're new to the station, I want to say special thanks and welcome. This is a great night we have going on here. It looks like we have a special song request actually from Charmer. That's Charmer with an E. By the way, I am DJ Ladies Night with a K. But Charmer requests, hey, I need a special song for that loved one in my life. What can you do for me, DJ? I will forget my name here. DJ Ladies Night. And I say here's what I'm going to say. Go Face. That is my song that I'm playing for you tonight, Mr. Charmer. We're going to throw all these ladies back. We'd like some cheap ladies. Speaking of cheap ladies, my horrible ex-wife just filed for an injunction against me saying I can't see the kids anymore, which I find absolutely ridiculous. I have a perfectly well paid off car that I'm living in right now, and there is room in there for all 3 of them. So let's see if my opponent has any respect for me, unlike my ex-wife. Darien Wrath, by the way, is the name of our opponent. They are playing Spell Sword, and they are a Lost Warrior. Well, I'm a Found Warrior, and fortunately, I have just found one of my favorite ladies. That is Palace Prowler. Look at that lady. That is a beautiful lady. She's going to connect with the face, drain, gain me some life, right? And then give me extra Magicka. Magicka, which I'm not going to be able to use to cast anything yet, but hopefully in the future will pay dividends for me. Speaking of paying dividends, recently cashed into my stock options because I'm being sued for... a variety of things, unfortunately. And as I understand it, actually, that scum-sucking lawyer that's suing me is accusing me of setting fire to his car the other night over off the 105 pass. I don't know if you guys have been down there, but the traffic on the 105 is just absolutely awful. But I want you to know, Dave down at Waccoga Pass, that I am not actually the guy who's been burning down your... the peony bushes in your front yard. I know your wife keeps accusing me of that, but I have not done that once. Not since I sought treatment for my rampant alcoholism. Speaking of rampant alcoholism, that's another thing my ex-wife keeps talking about in these divorce proceedings, and I have to tell you, Maureen, I am not drinking anymore. I have switched over to smoking crack. It's been much more beneficial as far as my productivity goes, and I've met some really cool people. Again, actually, on the bridge over the 105 Pass. So, let's see here. My opponent's got a Shadowfen Priest on the board. I am not super excited by the direction this is going, but I think we're going to be okay. We can't play 2 things in one turn right now, which is a little unfortunate. We can't smash my opponent. We're going to have 6 Magicka to work with. I think our best bet is probably actually to... we get Swing Face, drop the Grotwood Ambusher to trade into there and get that killed. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and swing that first. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and swing for that damage just in case we hit a Prophecy. I'd like to, keep my Grotwood Ambusher alive. This is a spicy lady. She pings everything in the lane. She's not picky. There's Piercing Javelin. That's cool. And then we're just going to kill that thing. Alright, so far we are not doing particularly well, just like your man DJ Ladies Night here. Let's Night with a K. DJ Ladies Night is actually experiencing quite a bit of turmoil at the moment. He's actually lost everything that means anything to him, and unfortunately for me, That really hurts deep down in my soul, to be honest with you. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to Earthbone Spinner this guy, right? Then we're going to just swing face like this and go ahead and swing like that. And what we're going to do now is give this creature lethal so that if a guard creature opposes in this lane, we can slam right into it and just move straight to the face. Because these ladies have one thing on their mind, and that is getting their got. Alright, what do you got, Darian Wrath? Do you have something to oppose my ladies? Are you one of those, woman-hating He-Men type folks? Okay, we got a Preserver of the Root, which is a little irritating, I'm not gonna lie. And a Black Dragon. So we're gonna be able to hit face for 5, but we don't have a lot of follow-up. So let's see what we got here. Without the ability to connect there, we're not going to be able to drop 2 4-drops. So unfortunately, I'm misplaying left and right, which is the sort of thing that happens to me every time I go to the bar. I keep making these plays. Ladies are just saying, "Whoa there, DJ Ladies Night. Your name is ironic because you have no game at all," and I can't help but agree with them. So let's go ahead and swing face. I don't really mind if you remove some of the ladies from my deck. You can never have too many ladies on your deck, of course, but if you'd like to have more, higher quality ones, I guess I wouldn't mind if you remove some of these from my deck. I can just smash face for 4. That's definitely an option. Or I can play a Deshaun Avenger. Deshaun Avenger, another interesting option. If I swing with this, I can kill this and then connect with that, but that doesn't really leave me with anything. So I'm going to go and play Deshaun Avenger and just pass the turn. In case I draw, let's assume that he swings into this. Either way, it's immune to lethal, which I don't know if you know any Black Widows in your life, but those are women who deserve respect as well. Yeah, let's see what Darian Wrath has in store for us next. I'm not thrilled about what's happening here. And he's got a Blood Magic Lord, it looks like. Okay, well that's actually okay, right? We have 6 damage coming at him, another 4. This opens up the possibility of lethal. It makes it a possibility. There's Gerald Forager. This is a card I actually had to craft in order to invite to the Ladies' Night party, because it turns out you're not given 3 full copies of this bad boy. I'm sorry, excuse me, bad lady. So here we go. We're going to swing face. Let's make sure that we don't have any better plays than the one I'm about to make. And let's play Tenma Swiftclaw and Gerald Forager. And let's just hope that we can connect with Underworld Vigilante next turn to complete the lethal. Ladies' Night is doing pretty well at getting the opponent down in the early game, but we have not managed to seal the deal yet. Which is a lot, actually, like my own personal romance life. Just can't seem to seal the deal. It's really quite frustrating, and to be honest with you, I am seriously contemplating checking myself into a mental institution. Alright, well, we got Earthbone Spinner being removed from my deck, which is pretty sad. We're going to hope that he gets nothing useful here. With only a single card in hand, it's going to take a minor miracle for us not to lose. Only Raised Dead, actually, is not just catastrophically bad for us. So if he has 2 Raised Deads, then my life is moving in the right direction. Unfortunately, he has Corpse Curse. And Raised Dead, okay. Well, there's a Tree Miner, so he's got a guard back there. And he's got a Skooma Racketeer. So he's stealing my ladies now, which is about the same thing that happens to me every time I go out. Dave, the lawyer who's suing me, is actually sleeping with my wife. So there is that. Well, Grotwood Ambusher seems like a great play there, so we're just going to go ahead and throw that friendo down. Again, opening up the possibility of lethal with 4 damage and another 4 from hand. It is a shame, I will admit right now, that Tazcat is actually not a female, not a lady for Ladies' Night. Let's see what we got here. My opponent can play Marak. Any number of options available to him. There's a Gargoyle. Interesting that he's decided not to oppose that creature with the Gargoyle, but I have to assume he's got something. He also knows that he was so kind as to steal all of my Earthbone Spinner ladies. He has Edict of Azuring. Alright, so we have a lethal draw, actually. No, he has another guard creature. Okay. So we have no way to win again. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and concede this game, and we'll be right back for another one because Ladies' Night is not over until the bar closes. Thank you. We'll be right back, everyone. We are back for one more game. I am DJ Ladies' Night, and I just can't have enough. I just can't suffer enough, unfortunately. I'm going to hop right on in and bring my ladies with me and see if we can't win a single game. Nerazuri, actually a guy we already played and lost to once. So it seems like, just like when I asked Tammy twice in high school, I'm going to get punched in the face and then kicked in the nuts. So let's see what happens here. They're still playing the Sorcerer deck. They are still a Fisherman, and they still have Ice Storm, which is the card that killed us last time. Let's see if maybe we can accomplish something with our life before we shuffle off this mortal coil and go back to hell where we belong. Alright. If you have any special requests, go ahead and call in the request line. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are interested in hearing from DJ Ladies Night, that's Night with a K, and about my endeavors and adventures. I encourage you to give us a call sometime. So here we go. We have a couple options now. We can drop Deshaun Avenger, which I think exactly what we're going to do. Getting that 3-3 body on the board, and what a body it is, hello ladies, is I think going to be beneficial to our general strategy here. Okay, there we have the Dark Guardian, actually. The same card that kind of hosed us last time. Fortunately, this time we have Skooma Racketeer coming to the rescue. Now, do we want to keep that alive or that alive? I think we want to trade like this. Yes, that is exactly what we want to do. Our ladies are making it happen, working together as a team, not fighting amongst themselves. Although, ironically, these are very catty ladies. They are very catty ladies indeed. They're Khajiits. Alright, well, we have Suppress. Okay, and an East Empire Crafter. Alright, well, fortunately for us, we have access to Grotwood Ambusher, as well as several other interesting cards. I think we're going to hold on to Elena Bannock. But, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're just going to go face. I think we're going to go face just like that. I think we're going to go face like this. And then we're immediately hitting a prophecy because we have been forsaken by our Lord. That's right, forsaken by our Lord and sent to suffer in hell for all eternity. Alright, there is our Grotwood Ambusher, making it happen. Alright, well, Grotwood Ambusher is an interesting card, right? Because that is a lady who excels against tokens, but doesn't ever see play in decks that are trying to combat tokens. You see that lady in decks that are trying, and I find that attack incredibly greedy, but I think my opponent probably has Ice Storm. You see this lady in decks that are just trying to smork you down with prophecy cards. Because I am pretty sure that my opponent is about to play Ice Storm, I'm just going to swing face like this and play Deshaun Avenger. See what my opponent does. Assuming that my opponent just plays an Ice Storm, I'm going to cry a little bit, just like I did when Maureen left me. And then I'm probably going to descend back into the alcoholism that got me divorced in the first place. Are we a Pureblood Elder? This is interesting. We might actually have an opportunity here to win the game. So we're going to use Elena Bannock. Oh, and drawing that lady makes me pretty happy. Alright, so we're going to swing for 3. We're going to play Elena Bannock. And we're going to smash this to death. We're going to swing for another 3. And then swing for 2. And we are well on our way to victory because even an Ice Storm kills my opponent. It would take an Ice Storm and a Harpy for him not to die. And I've earned this, frankly. I mean, like, man, she cleared out my bank accounts, man. Like, they are completely empty. Completely empty. I have nothing left. I am destitute, sad, lonely, and frankly, ready to give up on life entirely. So if I turn this around right now with a win, maybe, just maybe this isn't a guard creature in that lane. Maybe. Maybe it's a Harpy, and it is all over. Oh, thank you, jeez. Oh my god, Underworld Vigilante, bring it home, lady. Thank you very much. That's what you get when you party with Ladies Night. You sometimes strike gold, and 99% of the time you strike out because you are DJ Ladies Night and the ladies hate me. See you guys all on the ladder. Bye-bye.